Hi guys, I'm Shmi. Hello to you. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the supercar paddock at the 2018 Goodwood Festival of Speed, where it is Senna time. As you know, I have one coming early next year, but today I'm going to be jumping into the car here to go for a blast on the hill climb with McLaren's Pro driver Rob Garofall, and I rather understand we're in store for quite some smoky burnouts. These tyres don't need to last beyond this run, so let's have a quick look around the car before jumping in for what is actually my first passenger ride in my future car, and then it's going to be blasting up the hill climb. It's quite a lineup from McLaren at this year's event. The new Ultimate Series McLaren Senna, the Super Series 720S, the brand new Sports Series 600LT, and then to complete the lineup, the 570S Spider and the 570 GT. But today, it's all about the McLaren Senna, the launch car here in Myra Orange, finished with the MSO livery. This thing, if you don't know all the details already, 800 horsepower, 800 Newton meters, 800 kilos of downforce. Named after the legendary successful racing driver Ayrton Senna himself, it's been driven over the weekend here at Goodwood by Bruno Senna, his nephew. But just to have a quick look around this car, 4-litre twin turbocharged V8, the most dramatic aerodynamics on a road car anywhere. Look at the size of the rear wing at the back here, dual layer, swan neck arms over the top, gurney flaps everywhere you look, carbon fibre everywhere to keep the weight down to 1,198 kilos. This thing is a numbers car. It might not necessarily be the prettiest car in the world, but it is functional. It is all about performance down to the smallest details. Lightweight panels, even the exhaust here to have the shortest possible exit from the engine out the back. It's a triple exhaust for a European spec car. Everything down here is open. The car goes into a race mode, sitting lower down to the ground. The doors have glass, so when you're inside, you have a 360 vision experience. You can see just about everything. Cooling through the massive intakes there on the rear deck. Around the front, everything again about aero. Active aero flaps inside beneath the lights, directing airflow through. Air that channels through the front nostrils, through this gigantic open beneath that. The front splitter sticks out a long way towards the front. In fact, 15 centimeters further towards the front even than the McLaren P1 to give it that lowest or maximum possible downforce and grip. New center lock wheels, lightweight wheels, CCMR brakes, carbon exposed parts as you can see on the visual elements, huge amounts of cooling that come through here, and I can see that Rob, my driver for the day, has just jumped in. So in a second, we should jump in and join him in here, ready for the blast. The doors open upwards and outwards like this, the half-height McLaren F1 style windows that we have there, the gas struts visually exposed on the inside. Rob, how are you? Are you ready?
Hey, Tim.
Lovely to see you. I cannot wait for this ride. You too? You drive them a lot. You drive these all the time. You're still excited?
Oh man, how can you not be excited? It's a McLaren Senna.
I know, right? Right, so we'll jump in right now, then it'll be time to head on out and go over that way to join the hill climb. It's go time then! As you probably know, the Senna is a car designed for the racetrack, so including storage space was not exactly at a premium on the list of requirements. What it does do though, is have just enough space back here behind the driver and passenger to fit your helmets, one on each side, and still just see a little bit through the rear window. But here it is, right in practice. It actually works. The helmets fit right in there. Underneath at the moment, the track telemetry cameras that are mounted up on the roof, also at the front and back of the car too. But here we are, inside these incredible carbon fiber seats, super lightweight. They weigh just 8 kilos in total, 3 kilos for the hollow carbon fiber shell around the outside of them. Then with the Alcantara pads mounted on that, the racing harnesses naturally all sealed and fixed in here. You've got the controls for the driver, the drive, neutral, reverse controls, and launch, which might be used. Auto stop start, we probably don't want to use on this journey. Traction off though, definitely do. And the floating display, but the cars are just gearing up, getting set to head on out. We will be joining them in a moment as the Zonda Barchetta goes by. A very, very nice car in a totally different way to what we're currently sitting inside. The folding screen is up with all of its information, and we and the lineup of McLarens are going to be going out to the hill. In the paddock here also is the P1 GT from Lanzante. The P1 GTR on complete steroids, even longer than before and crazier. As we arrive at the start here, we're in race mode, full race, traction is off. I think Rob's going to give us an early demonstration.
The air brake even came up there.
We heard that from the commentator. You got the air brake up on that tiny little stretch. I see lots of smiles here. Oh, we need to note down some wristband numbers.
It's great being a hooligan.
Absolutely, and now this is the time where it can be done. You know, the crazy thing is looking over in your direction, it's just seeing how much glass there is around. Up above for the roof, the door that you can see through. Look at this. The ground is just out there. Out we go onto the hill climb. And out we go in style. You just silenced me. You just completely silenced me. I was in shock at what was just happening.
Me too.
Yeah. Speed. Yeah, okay. This thing is every bit as crazy as I remember. So now we queue to get down to the end to do maybe a few little swizzles before we come back to the start line. But I am already prepared to literally hold my horses as the Lambos in front of us are being noisy. That was so dramatic.
How's the heart rate?
It's going to take some time to cool back down. I don't know what it's going to be like after we get to the top. So I've just jumped out of the Senna with the Apollo IE going past right now because Rob is going to show us how it's done in this turnaround area here. Centenario Roadster also going out, and I felt it might be quite cool to watch this from the outside. Come straight around, jump in, and get out of here. Okay then, here we go. Up to the start line we go. All right, spinning wheel pull away.
Yep.
Rolling burnout.
Here we go.
Let's hit it. Oh yes. Into fifth gear with the wheels spinning. You sir are a madman. This car is not going home with any tyres left. Epic! So epic!
Is this car not insane?
It's beyond insane! You just did a fifth gear rolling burnout down the start line.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's the speed it carries, even doing that.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely flying. I love watching what you're doing. I mean, my body's trying to calibrate to the performance. Man, that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome.
What a way to finish.
What a way to finish indeed.
Ah,
The McLaren Senna on the Goodwood hillclimb. And now we can chill a little bit
absolutely.
and just relax.
Well, listen, that was my most fun run of the weekend.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Do you know what?
There had to be one person who got that cone.
Just sliding too well. Yeah, I get some air in here. Button for the doors is on the roof, and I keep forgetting that, but there it is. Open the doors up. Seriously though, I mean, I've driven a car obviously at Estoril when you guys had the launch out there, and could feel how unintimidating it was, but how communicative the car is, how you can feel everything back, and even sitting in the passenger seat, because I didn't sit in the passenger seat. You get that as well?
Absolutely.
Like, I can feel the balance of what you're doing from here. Totally. It's like straight up through everything.
You know that expression, driving through the seat of your pants? That's what this car gives you.
That is what this car gives you.
Absolutely.
And you can adjust it, so
You can play with it.
you're not all over the place.
It's 800 horsepower, but it talks to you the whole time. You know, it's mind-blowing, the capabilities of this car.
That's for sure. This is one of my favourite bits up at the top, when you're surrounded by literally everything from the supercar world that you could imagine. But let's step back into the car. It's time to head on back down to the bottom of the hill. This view though is just incredible. Look at that view, the 4 Lambos alongside us. But this wing is something else. Anyway, the last car is just making their way up. Cheeky LaFerrari just there. That's autonomously driven, that Mustang. So into the car we get. Grab a hold of the handle just here on the door. Pull that down. I still can't get over this view. Totally unusual. Here we are. Ready to head down to the bottom. Just a normal day at Goodwood. Ventator S, LFA, and the Ital Design GTR 50 in front of that. And off we go. Can take in the car a little bit more now. You hear everything in here, absolutely everything. There's not much stopping noise penetrating. Sound deadening not required. That view though in the mirror is crazy. That view down at the ground while driving is also quite crazy. It's absurd. Just amazing though. I was just about to say it's a largely leisurely drive down to the bottom. And then I was, no, it's okay, I'm very happy to be mistaken. We've comfortably got our helmets now stored away behind us again for the drive. Appropriately, could be heading home from the racetrack with them back there. What an end to the day. It's amazing how the engine vibrates the entirety of the car. It's connected right to the back of the tub.
Yeah, you feel it literally all the way through.
Completely. Wow. Alright then. Following the Lambos, past the Astons, back in towards the supercar paddock here at the Festival of Speed. This paddock is crazy. Huayra, Zonda, Singer, everything. Centenario. Back we are then.
We are home, sweet home. All in one piece.
With some big smiles on the face.
With a big grin.
Rear view camera's great, full screen. Where else in the world do you have a Senna and a Rolls-Royce Cullinan sharing a hill climb track race? Can I just say thank you very much.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Really awesome experience.
For both of us.
I'm pleased to see that you still have such a smile on your face.
Honestly, we're so lucky to do what we do, and I can't wait for you to get your car so you can take me up the hill.
Definitely. Well, I'll be hopefully shown by you how to drive it at some point as well. Would be pretty cool.
Look forward to it.
Thank you again.
Cheers. Take care.
Jumping out then, button on the roof, pull that, door opens up. It's a very, very lightweight panel for this door. Difficult car to step out of though, I'm not going to lie, with this incredibly low sill, incredibly low down to the ground. I mean, the sill being so low actually makes it a touch easier for purposes of the 720S. There we have it, the McLaren Senna. Car driven up by Rob Garofall, the car that Bruno Senna has been driving over the weekend. Now, if you've been watching this video, tell me that's not incredible. It's playful, it's fast, it's immensely fun, it looks mental. It looks like something that should be on a racetrack, not here wearing number plates. That doesn't add up at all. I can't wait. Bring it on the future Shmeemobile. My first hypercar, as crazy as it is to say that, the McLaren Senna coming in 2019. I just catch my breath. That was quite a drive, quite a ride. Thank you very much though for watching, guys. Thank you to McLaren, thank you to Rob for driving me today. I hope you've enjoyed the video, but that's it for this time. I will catch up with you again very, very soon. Cheers.